All right, 12 o'clock noon, a little bit after 12. Hang on. There we go. little bit after 12, and we are live on YouTube, and I am going to hit the button right now. And we're going to be live on Facebook as well. 3, 2, got the countdown. All right, we're live on YouTube, and we're live over here on Facebook. The time, 12:13 p.m. And it's a little bit afternoon on this Friday. Yeah, I know we're all thankful it's Friday. February the 3rd, 2017. I'm watching our both live chat rooms here. It's kind of strange. I'm going to get some neck exercise. I'm watching YouTube. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and we're live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Waiting for there we go, Catania, my precious sister. I love you, Catania. And who do we got on Facebook? We're live on Facebook too, Catania. We've got Gian. God bless you, Gian. I'm glad you're here. I got pop-ups coming on my phone. Let me get that. There we go. So I want to come on here today. I haven't been on. I've been on YouTube live stream. Haven't been on Facebook in a little while, and I just want to wish you all a very blessed day. I love you so much, Catania. I was worried about you because I didn't see you online. You're usually on my YouTube videos and you leave a comment. I didn't see you in a couple of days, and I was worried about you and your precious family, and I'm just glad everything is. I hope everything is okay. A few updates today. I'm doing a stall. Is that okay, Facebook? Deanne, is it okay? I'm trying to stall until we get more people over here on YouTube, because I don't announce, it just pops up, so hopefully you guys will see when it does pop up that we're on, that we're on live. Your phone was off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I struggle with that too, especially with our ministry because we have two phone lines. And oh, it's so hard. All the bills and they hit all at one time. And oh my goodness, it's just a struggle. I want to once again. I want to acknowledge what's going on tomorrow. I am just so pleased. I met up with. She's okay. Oh my goodness. Did you hear, Catania? Hold on, Jeanne. Hold on. You heard what happened, right? She went to the doctor and the neurologist, and they had to do a couple more testings. Because they were really, without coming out with a diagnosis of multiple sclerosis, MS, they had to do two more tests because of these white lesions on the brain, and so the neurologist sent her in for some special testing, a EMG. It's kind of like an EKG, but they put this some type of glue or something in these electrodes on the head to check the brain and inject dye. And with multiple sclerosis, the white lesions would light up. And they did a couple more tests just to be positive because they were pretty certain of a diagnosis of MS. And what really scared her is when she was leaving after the test, they told her at the neurology department, you're going to want your appointment tomorrow. The doctor's going to go over all of the MRI and these testings today. But you're going to want to bring family with you. You don't want to come alone. You want to bring some family members with you. And then, of course, we went into full panic mode. We were just it's not good when the doctor wants you to bring your family to your next appointment. So we go there to the neurologist, and the doctor calls her back, and we start to go back with her. And it's a female neurologist. She looked a little puzzled, and Christy said, "Well, I was told yesterday to bring family with me to my appointment," and she just looked strange. Why would they tell you that? And she says, we don't know. The doctor was dumbfounded. We've all been praying for Christy because, it was a year or so ago she woke up in the morning and the left side of her face was paralyzed. She really thought she had a stroke. She's been through a lot of health issues. And she was diagnosed with Bell's palsy, and they were doing a whole routine of testing her for Lyme disease, for Oh, what is the other one? I can't think of what the other disease they were testing for. Lyme disease, lupus. I'm sorry, lupus, Lyme disease, Lou Gehrig's disease, and MS, multiple sclerosis, and that's what we were looking at. The doctors were pretty much convinced. And they ran all of these tests, and the doctor says, I don't know. I've got good news for you. We don't know what's happening here, but all of your tests came back negative, and you do not have all of these things for lupus. You do not have lupus. You do not have Lou Gehrig's disease. You don't have I can't Lyme. You don't have all the tests for Lyme disease came back negative, and we were certain that it was MS. You don't have MS. If you would have had MS, then during that EMG, I guess, the lesions would have lit up. So they sent her home. They're going to check her neck because she has trouble with her neck, but they're going to check her neck. And full bill of health. It's a miracle. It is just a miracle. And God is good all the time, Catania and my friends on Facebook. God is good all the time. We serve a good God, a great God. Isn't that wonderful? But whoa, talk about stress and anxiety. When we heard we had to go with her, we're thinking bad news, and the family went to get good news to show how good God is, how great God is. Not some of the time. He's not a part-time good God. He's a good God all the time. Hello, Deborah. God is a good God all of the time. Amen and amen. Oh my goodness. I don't want to be on here too long today. I don't know. We're going to talk about Donald Trump maybe in a moment. I don't even know what to talk about. I want to put a shout out on Facebook, and I know they'll watch it later. My buddies are always on Facebook. Um, Too many to mention the names. I want to thank the Genesee County Volunteer Militia. And you guys on Facebook, you know you're going to be on there. I want to thank the main guy, the commander, I guess is what you would call him, Joe. I went out with Joe. Me and Joe went ourselves out to feed the homeless and to help the homeless and making U-turns in the street and going off to the freeway ramps. And that was last month. I come to know them during the Flint water crisis, and that's when there was a big rally. There's a big rally downtown Flint in front of the city hall, and you had the guys BLM. They were banging their drums and they were shouting this, and and when the militia pulled up, caravans carrying water from Ohio and from Indiana and from Tennessee and from the South, all coming. All these militia groups: Michigan militia, the Ohio militia, the Kentucky militia, the Tennessee militia, all of these groups that were talking about no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace. When they pulled up, the drums got packed up and they were gone. You've got some open carry. They open carry, and they pulled up all of these no justice, no peace. They took off, and they distributed a lot of water, and that's when I met up with them, and then got to explaining to them about the crisis in the city of Flint. And last month they went out with me, and they had no idea, because you see homeless people all the time. Hello, there you are. You see homeless people on the street all the time, but we don't see them, and that's why they're called the invisible people. We pass them every day, and we don't think much about it. Or we prejudge the homeless that they're a drug addict, and very few. Some are, but very few. Most of them are people that lost everything, that lost their job, and hopefully something good will come with Donald Trump bringing jobs back. I just see some deal with Japan, 700,000 jobs or something coming to America. Oh my goodness, But they went out with me. They didn't realize, well, there might be a couple homeless. Went out in a snowstorm last month, and it touched their heart. They packed sandwiches, they made food and winter coats and blankets and hats and scarves, and they went out and they seen firsthand hitting the back roads, hitting the side streets, the abandoned homes and buildings. They seen the crisis in the city of Flint. They had no idea. And I'm out there every single day. And this is such a blessing to me because I can barely get any volunteers. I'm not worried about my safety. I'll go into the north end of Flint. If you're on Facebook, north end of Flint's not a good place to be. It's not a safe place to be. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. But that's where a lot of the homeless can get into abandoned homes and abandoned buildings. And so they went out with me in a blizzard. I'm talking a blizzard, and we uncovered another homeless camp that the police had tore down and destroyed. And all we could find was a mattress and a couch that was demolished. All of their makeshift tent city there was gone. They tore down the other one off of Saginaw and Hemp Hill Road. The police went in. It was an old abandoned factory there, and the homeless went in and camped. And they ran them all out of there. They ran them out. The police ran them out and ripped down their tarps in their tent city off of Benton Road and Bristol Road. And the homeless are really in a crisis. So they seen firsthand, what's going on in the city of Flint. And it's a lot. We're not talking two homeless. There's a lot of homelessness in Flint. And they need to understand that they're in Bay City, Michigan. We had another homeless person. They try to get into the trailers of trucks and they freeze to death. And he froze to death. Another one froze to death on someone's. I apologize. I apologize. It's just hard because it seems like nobody really understands. I've been there. I've been homeless, and I know how I was treated. How I was just ridiculed and treated like I was nothing. And these people are homeless not because they don't enjoy homelessness. It's not a place they want to be. And in Pontiac, another homeless person got on someone's porch and froze to death. It's so hard, and I'm so grateful. Ugh. That I don't know why this comes upon me. I just get emotional. I apologize. Just really forgive me. I'm sorry. It's just this is my passion. This is what God called me to. It's what He pruned me to. There's so much hate in the world. There's so much hate for ministries like this. It's just so much stinking hate from people that are born again brothers and sisters but don't see the pain in other people. But I'm just so blessed that they've made it now. Every month they're going to go out. They're going out tomorrow. They've took in volunteers. They got donations in of clothing and food and supplies for the homeless. So they're going out, an army, a militia, an army of love to try to help the homeless as much as they can. And I'll be there too. And what they're going to do and what we're going to try to do is what I try to do is get them the resources, get them off of the street, get them to the VA, get their identification, get wherever I got to go to get the birth certificate. Sometimes I got to go downtown Detroit. It depends where they were born, and you get their birth certificate, get their identification, so they can even get in. They can't even get into a shelter. They can't even get into a shelter. So the Genesee Joe, the commander, and there's so many. They're such good people, They care. They care about the city of Flint. And David, I love this gentleman I met the other day. He used to be homeless, and he's been off of the streets, came out of homelessness. Jesus set him free from homelessness 3.5 years ago and set him free from alcohol. I'm so proud. And he just goes all through Flint with with God and carries a sign and letting the people of Flint know that Jesus loves the people of Flint. It's just so wonderful, but it's such a hard thing. And so I'm very proud of the Genesee County Volunteer Militia, and they're going out tomorrow, and it's just so wonderful. But we got a crisis in Detroit. We got a crisis on the east side of Detroit, and I know Catania knows. East Point, it doesn't matter. It's everywhere. It's hi Chad. It's everywhere. It's in Bay City. We got them freezing to death and trying to get warm into the bed of semi-trailers. They're freezing to death in Pontiac and Southwest Detroit, the Cass Corridor, West Grand Boulevard, 4th Street, and Inkster, Michigan. It's all over. So that's what I try to go I can't, it's so hard to go. We don't really have I was thinking, and this probably is bad of me. It's probably bad of me, but I'm looking at, I was watching, I did some investigation because this mosque and that's burnt down, they had fire insurance, and they don't believe in God. They don't believe in the God of Israel. They believe in Allah. They believe in Sharia law. And I hope I don't lose my Facebook here. Something popped up there. But they don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God. But people raised over $1 million for them while there's homeless people, Christians, freezing to death in the street. I just don't get it. But I'm very, they don't care, Catania. But, and I come under my channels, been on YouTube, been under, hey Russ, God bless you, Russ. Been under attack because I speak out against I love everyone and I pray for everyone, but there's a lot of things I don't agree with. So now my YouTube channel is it the NSA? Is it Google? Is it YouTube? Is it some liberal left groups or George Soros? I don't know, but I'll speak out against the New World Order and the elite and the offshore bankers and the globalists and so they mess with my channel and my views, and I'm not the only one. Other YouTubers are this is happening to as well that are out there just trying to speak the truth. I don't know if Donald Trump is what he's gonna do, but I try to, because when you look at mainstream media news is not unbiased. They are not impartial. They are not journalists anymore. They're all one-sided. They're all tied into the big money funding corporations, and they're all leaning way to the left. Fox News I'll watch, but you got your plants on Fox News, your shills on Fox News. Finally, they got rid of Megyn Kelly. I'm glad she's gone. But then you got the guy in the afternoon. What's his name? Shepard Smith. Why don't he just go to CNN? You got your Chris Wallace. I don't care. He was one of the moderators. And a lot of people, I see through him. He's a Trump hater. He's all for, he's way leaning too left. But I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to try to, okay, what's popular now? Here's Pastor Dave. What's popular now? So I'm going to go lean over here with the popularity. I'm going to put all my videos that are going to really boost my channel. I'm going to tell you that in February 25th, an asteroid's going to come and it's going to hit the Earth. I'm not going to do that because it's not going to happen. It would make me real popular if I told you an asteroid was going to hit the Earth and we were all doomed. Well, I don't want to bring you doom and gloom. I want to bring you some hope, and that hope is Jesus Christ. If an asteroid really was going to come and there was a good chance it was going to hit the Earth, I would be warned. I'd be shouting from the running across the wall as a watchman on the wall, hey, there's an asteroid coming. But I'm not going to be the boy that cried wolf to pad my pocket and while I jet set somewhere, and that's what these people are doing. It's not about me. It's all about him. It's not about our popularity on Facebook. It's not about our popularity on live stream, on YouTube, our YouTube channel. It's about giving, not the glory for us. God gets the glory, but we got to be truthful. We gotta be truthful. We cannot manipulate our viewers and my viewers and subscribers. I will not manipulate you. My friends on Facebook. I don't want you to be my friend because I'm going to tell you some way far out, crazy, not conspiracy, but sensationalized news stories that aren't true. I'm not going to do that to you. I want to bring the truth, and when you bring the truth, it's a bitter pill. So somebody's not liking when I'm speaking out when I see what's going on with the whole Hillary Clinton, the whole Sandy Hook stuff. It's just ridiculous. But I didn't want to be on here this long today. I am heading out to the city of Flint, but I do one more shout out to the Genesee County Volunteer Militia. They are going out. They're going to try to reach. They're going to reach a lot of people tomorrow in the city of Flint, and I'll be with them for a while. But I got to hit Bay City. I got to hit Mount Morris. I got to hit Pontiac, and Sunday I'm coming your way, Catania, Detroit. Lord willing, because we've had nothing. We've had no help with the ministry. People will raise millions of dollars in a GoFundMe. I've had a GoFundMe campaign up for I don't know how long, and I want to thank Julie. We had one offering to our GoFundMe campaign for our homeless outreach from Julie today, and it was $100. And that's been a while since we've had any help from there. On Facebook, you can find it on my page. And Sister Barbara, $100 yesterday through PayPal from our YouTube channel. So finally, I can't pay the bills. I can't pay. Like we were talking about a phone bill. I can't do that. We're so far in the arrears with this ministry because it's very costly. But I am grateful and I am thankful. And I'm just going to keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. We're going to have to watch. I want to touch on this. There's a new sheriff in town, and I'm not singing Donald Trump's praises, but I see what's going on with the Democratic Party, the liberal left, and Hollywood. I don't even pay attention to Hollywood. I don't pay attention to Hollywood. These people have no clue. Talk about the movie Clueless. They're all part of the Illuminati and all the craziness and the mind control and what's going on with young child actors. They don't know Catania and Shawnee and our friends Russ and Chad and who else we got? Deanne. They don't know what struggle is. They don't know what it is like to sleep in your car. They don't know what it's like to get some bologna and make a fried ring of bologna to feed your kids at night because you're living paycheck to paycheck or you're struggling. You're working two jobs. I've been there, walked to work to two different jobs just to try to pay the bills and keep a roof over your head. They don't know this. They don't know what it's like to be unemployed, to have no job, no hope. They're multi-millionaires that we that are struggling, that are working, our behinds off to try to get a little rest from the dog-eat-dog world that they don't understand. We go and take our hard-earned money maybe once a month and we'll go to watch their movies. We've made them millionaires. We've made them millionaires. They are clueless. They don't care about anyone in the inner cities. I'm going to preach it now. All these protesters, I don't care, at these universities, all these hateful, violent acts. This is not protest. That's acts of terrorism on the homeland. It's all coming from George Soros. He's got over 50 different groups that are out there to just vandalize and terrorize. They want to see, you got this one actress. What's her name? I don't even want to talk about her. Calling for the military to come and martial law. She wouldn't know what to do. She'd be running around screaming, "Where there's military coming down the road. I can't be here. Shawnee, Kazania, everybody on Facebook, this actress, she don't know what to do. Get my stunt double in. Bring in you don't have a stunt double. You're not gonna have a stunt double, sister. Let me tell you. You don't even know what you're talking about. But I think we need to give Donald Trump a chance. We need to give peace a chance. Can't we give peace a chance? Can't we? We haven't had peace in the last 8 years. Hey, Dale, my buddy Dale. I love you, Dale. I'm so proud of you, Dale. I know you guys don't know who is Dale. He's over here on Facebook. He's a student of mine. My buddy. I love you. I haven't seen you in so long. I watch you on Facebook, Dale. I'm so proud of you. I'm just so I'm gonna jump through here and give you a hug. Dale is an amazing young man, and if we have more people like Dale, and his parents, what his parents are just amazing people. We need more Dales in the world today. We wouldn't have to worry about all of the craziness and all of the hate and all of the protests if we had more Dales. I don't know Russ and Chad, but Dale, I know you. He's been a student of mine for a long time, and I watched him grow up from a youngin'. Oh, I'm just so proud of Dale. I love you guys. So I don't know. We have to see. But where was I at? Donald Trump. He's not Barack Obama. And I don't want to get too political here, but I guess maybe we can now because Trump is going to undo what then Senator, later to become President Lyndon Baines Johnson did in the 1950s to shut the Church of Jesus Christ. I mean, we got to silence them. So we're going to tell them you got to be a corporation. He's going to undo with all that. We all know about that. But I think Iran is kind of wondering what's going on, and I think that was a strong message that Donald Trump put out to Iran. We're not going to send you billions of dollars. We are not going to fund the Muslim Brotherhood. We're not going to pay a ransom for hostages because you're a terrorist country. We're not going to get some unmarked bills on a plane and pay a ransom. The United States of America doesn't pay ransom, but Barack Obama did. Because he's got a nice, Barack Obama, he's got a nice Christian name. Barack Hussein Obama. It reminds me of Osama Obama. Remember Osama bin Laden? And remember Saddam Hussein? So you put it all together, you got Barack Hussein, Saddam Hussein, Obama, Osama. Of course he's going to get money. He's a Muslim. You had a Muslim in the White House for 8 years, and the United States of America, the majority, have been blindsided. You can't see? It's right over your head. 8 years he's funded billions of dollars to the Muslim Brotherhood. He's been on the attack of God's Israel. Turned his back. Look what he did with this UN resolution. He wouldn't veto this. Trying to just stabbing Israel in the back, paying ransom, on his way out the door, $231 million to Israel's enemy, Palestine, the Palestinians. I'm sorry, the land is not yours, Palestine. It belongs to Israel. None of it. They're not going to divide the land. You don't get half. None of it belongs to you. Go on somewhere else. Go try to take the land over in Saudi Arabia. Go try to take half of the territory in Turkey. But get out of Israel. It doesn't belong to you. But, oh boy, am I on a rant now. I don't know. But it's, Donald Trump is not going to play that game. Donald is Donald John Trump. It's not Donald a la Khomeini. It's an American name, Donald Trump. And the billions and billions in this Iran deal. And they're firing off missiles. And these are not the kind of missiles to put up a satellite. These are missiles that have a re-entry back into the atmosphere. That these type of missiles carry nuclear warheads. And Donald Trump is, I guess right now I'm talking, but right now the sanctions are going hard against Iran. And let me tell you something. So we might go to war, but I think all the other countries are getting a little bit worried because they see what Trump is doing. The next little Iranian speedboat that comes close to a United States battleship, I don't think there's going to be a warning shot. They're going to get blown into oblivion. So we're going to have to see what happens in the Super Bowl. What happened? What are we talking about, Shawnee? Pence will be at Willie. And we got Lady Gag Me. What's her name? Lady Gaga? Lady Gag Me. She's going to get political, I think. We've got to see what plays out with the Super Bowl, with the politics. because they're part of the music industry, Hollywood, the movie industry. They're all crazy, but they're all Hillary Clinton supporters. I support everybody, but I can't support somebody that put this country in jeopardy and 30,000 emails wiped clean off her server, which anyone else would be court-martialed and probably shot by a firing squad. But money and power talk. But she's running scared now. Totally, she knows Trump is there, and once this attorney general gets through, she's done. She's toast. So I hear she's getting ready to leave the country. They already dismantled the Clinton Foundation. Because, it's just the crooked politics. But we're going to have to see the Super Bowl. What happened? She got Lady Gaga coming down out of the ceiling. I should be nice. Lady Gaga, but that can't be her real name. So if I say gag me, forgive me. But her name's not Gaga either. So, gag me Gaga. She is, she is. I thought she was doing a little better. She seemed like she was coming out and speaking out against the Illuminati for a while there after she came out of her egg and the egg hatched. But now she's right back to her old occult self again. But I'm interested in that Super Bowl ads. That really tells the story. They're talking about disclosure. They're going to use the alien agenda when the rapture does take place. When all of a sudden you got planes crashing, falling out of the skies, and buses crashing into buildings, and trains running off the track, and people disappearing. The New World Order, the elite, the globalists, the ones that are bringing about a one-world government, a one-world religion. It's already taken place with the Vatican, the Catholic Church in Rome, and Israel, buying up all the sacred ground in Israel. They know it's the rapture, and this is what's going to trigger the Antichrist, the son of perdition, to make his debut. Spotlight number 12 on the man of sin. Is when the rapture happens, and they're going to come up with full disclosure. There have been aliens, not illegal aliens, not the kind that have a green card, but they're little green men, or grays, or reptilian, whatever you call them. They've been here with us all this time, and we've been just trying to keep it quiet. But now we've heard over the past, since the 1950s, this is what they're going to be telling. It's going to be on the headline news. It's going to be on CNN. Hang on, you're going to like this. Hang on. It's going to be all over CNN and MSNBC. Dale, if you're watching, tell Mom, don't watch CNN, don't watch MSNBC. Put on Fox News, but don't watch Shepard Smith. And don't watch, what's the other guy? I can't think. Okay, back to where I was. They're going to have to explain away, where did all these people go when they're caught up? The dead in Christ will rise first, and we which are alive and remain shall be caught up in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and there we will forever be with the Lord. So when the rapture happens, they're going to have to explain it away. So they're going to say there have been accounts of people being of alien abductions, and they're going to go over the whole list, and then what happened in Roswell, New Mexico, with the crashed UFO, and they're going to come out and say, now we're going to bring out the full disclosure. These people were right. There were UFOs and bodies in Roswell, New Mexico. Hitler did have advanced, which he did, but these are demonic demons. These aren't aliens that will abduct you, little green men. These are demonic, interdimensional demonic beings. But that's what they're going to try to pull when the rapture takes place. They're going to say this was these gray and reptilian interdimensional beings. They took these people to experiment on. That's what's going to happen. I love you guys. Oh my goodness. Keep our ministry on Facebook lifted up in prayer. Trumpet of God Ministries is our Facebook page, and go there. Backpacks for the homeless, and YouTube. This is going to be uploaded to our website, trumpetofgodministries.com. We need your help, and we need your prayers, and the links will be below. You can always go to the website. Even if it's $1, it helps to get out there, and the cost is astronomical. I'm not trying to rebuild a mosque. I'm not asking for $1 million to rebuild a mosque, even though when I did my research, they already had fire insurance. So they probably getting like $20 million in fire insurance, and people being good-hearted put up a GoFundMe for the imam of this mosque that don't believe in God. They believe in Allah. They believe in Sharia law, female genital mutilation, throwing gay and homosexual people off of buildings, and that Americans are dogs, but these dogs raise $1 million. But while homeless people struggle, I guess the love of many has waxed cold. I love you. Be praying, Catania. That's what happened. I'm thinking, well, how can you, then it dawned on me because Dale, if you're still in the room, knows I was a business. I was a business owner, and you can't open a business. The city will not let you in, operate a church, a school, a mosque without fire insurance. You got to have fire insurance. And I don't want to talk about this, because I don't want to say nothing. But I know some Muslim people. I was close enough to Dearborn my whole life, but it was pretty routine. All their businesses always had fires because they had insurance, and they would collect the insurance money, and then 6 months later, oh, we got another fire. How did that fire happen? Well, collect another $13 million, and you know what? What would you think? A year later, I had another fire and got more insurance. So anyway, the mosque has got raised over $1 million. The imam that came here from Lebanon, has palaces in Lebanon, already more money than any of us could ever dream of having. He could have paid out of his pocket for a new mosque. But we got homeless people. We got missionaries to the Philippines that are taking care of orphans and struggling, and the ministry's shutting down. This ministry is like the Titanic, and we're taking on water, and we only got the bow is left out of the water. We've set off all of our red flares with our ministry, and there's no lifeboats in sight. So keep our ministry lifted up in prayer. I love you guys. God bless you all, and tonight, I'm going to try tonight. Look for me to go live maybe I'll go live on Facebook too if you guys want. We need to have communion. We need to have a communion service, 7 o'clock p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. Might go live on Facebook too. We need to have communion. Give God the glory, the honor, and the praise. And remember, thank the good Lord. If you woke up this morning, thank the good Lord. And you had air in your lungs, He's put that air in your lungs. He's given you another day, not to glorify yourself and not to, what can I do for me today? He gave you another day to worship Him and to worship Jesus and to go out and spread the real gospel of Jesus Christ, the gospel of love. I love you guys. God bless.